What's the crack? Ladies and gentlemen. I said that as if it was one singular gentleman. Just watching there, I'm the gentleman. What was that voice? I'm the gentleman. No. I'm the fucking gentleman. No. I'm the gentleman. Yeah. I watch podcasts. I'm going to watch your podcast. And then I'm going to go upstairs and wank. No, right, okay. That's the gentleman. That's what the gentleman does. I'm not him. He's the gentleman. He watches podcasts and wanks. That was some start. Why did I start like that? It's grand though. I'm keeping it in. It's been a while. It's been a fucking while since I've uploaded at all. But this is a new installment of I wouldn't call this a podcast because I'm going to try keep these videos to less than 10 minutes if I can, because they're just going to be quick informative chats. Yeah. Quick informative chats. I'm acting like I'm really awake, and you know what? It's 4:29 in the morning. I wish it was 4:20. I could make a little edgy joke, but it's 4:29 right now. 4:29, nearly half 4. So I had to register that, like 4:29. What's 4:29 again? But let's just thought I fucked something up. But yeah, so basically I was asleep and I woke up at about 3:30, and I was like, I need a drink. So I went downstairs, not that kind of drink, but I went downstairs and I filled up a glass of vodka, and then I slammed it. No, that was just so uncalled for and not even remotely funny. So I went down and I got a glass of water, and then I looked over and I seen all my computer stuff, and it was just all thrown in the corner, and I was just like, I'm going to record a podcast. So I just went on a little escapade with myself and just set up a load of lights and, excuse me, and it's looking okay. It's looking all right. I'm not looking okay because of lockdown. Look at the state of this. Look at this hair. Bad. Shaved the beard. Big mistake. Forgot I had a double chin. Do you know that? I actually did. I completely forgot about my double chin with my beard. I was actually starting to get some self-confidence. I was getting self-confidence. And then I shaved my beard because I was like, yeah, maybe I'll, look a bit youthful and stuff. Shaved my beard. And I was like, what have I was tempted to shave off my pubes and leg hair and just stick them onto my face with Tipp-Ex. I genuinely was about, why didn't I just go for hair there? The hair in my head. Why did I just go pubes and leg hair? Now you're thinking about my pubes and leg hair. That's sick. Stop thinking about that. But yeah, so I don't know why I shaved it, but it's starting to trickle back into existence, I guess. The reason I'm looking over here is because I have a dual monitor set up, and that's not because I am in any way, shape or form ahead of the game. That is because my monitor, which my webcam is on, which is there, is smashed to bits, but the webcam still works. But I got a HDMI chat, and then I plugged it into that, which I'm saying that, but it's over there. You can't see it. I'm not going to move the screen because I'll end up smashing it more. And I didn't have a white boy Coil moment or anything. I didn't have a like, mom, where's my monster moment and kick the screen in or anything. It dropped, and I put it on there's a stand over there. I put it on there, and I had it like in a way that it was just slowly. This one might be 15 minutes, but I'm not going to keep checking. Had it in a way where it was slowly slipping off, like ever so slowly, ever so slightly. If you know, you know. So it's slipping off, and then it eventually just fell and smashed. So yeah, that was horrible. But this new series, we call it series. I said that as if I was asking someone. Jeez, I really am losing it. This lockdown is bad. So we call it a series. This is Mental Health Monday, and they're going to be shorter than my Wednesday Shite Talk podcast, because I'm going to extend every Shite Talk podcast on a Wednesday will be an hour. It definitely will be, because that's going to be a bit of escapism. That's going to be a bit. I look like that kid, don't I? I look like that kid, kid from Toy Story with the eyebrows. But anyway, so yeah, the ones on Wednesday are going to be a bit of escapism. They're going to be, I don't know, factual. I don't know. They're just going to be. They're going to be interesting. So are these ones, but these ones are just going to have a pure focus on mental health, mental illness, everything in between. And I think I don't have a proper plan yet as to what weeks I'm going to do what. I just know that on the first week, which is this Monday, which is now Monday morning technically, and I'm gonna stick with what I know on this one, which is panic attacks. And I know I've talked so many times in the past about panic attacks, and you're probably thinking like, if I hear one more talk about panic attacks coming from you, I'm gonna have one. But this video is gonna be kind of aimed at someone who if you're having a panic attack right now, I'd like this video to be aimed at someone like that, because I done one in the past and I got really good feedback on saying, people said it helped them and stuff like that. And sorry, what was up with that chair? Sorry, Grant. But yeah, people said in the past that it helped them. So I wanted to do another one. I wanted to do an updated one, since it's the same thing. It's the same. What's the word I'm looking for? It's the same way to deal with them that I'm going to go over, but it's the fact is that, like, you can see me ugly face now, so that will distract you in a good way, I hope. Or I'll make you puke, one or the other. But yeah, so panic attacks, not fun, not a fun time for anyone involved, especially you, the person having them. And I won't go into the science this time at all, because I went into the science before and I've realized I actually had a panic attack. Well, one of my many thousands that I've had. I had one after I recorded the last video, not directly after, but after in general. And I realized something. I was like, I don't want to know science right now. I don't want to know how my brain works right now. I just want to know how to make this go away. And of course I do have that in my arsenal, not in my arse, in my arsenal, to make it go away. And that it's a good thing to have. And I'm just going to get right into it. It's like, first of all, tell yourself, and I know it's way easier said than done, to stop fighting it. Stop fighting the panic. Stop fighting the feeling inside your chest. Stop tensing up. So first, if you're watching, even if you're not having a panic attack right now, I want you to just, with me, just relax your shoulders as much as you can, because that's where we hold a lot of tension. Whether we know it, we'd be like that. Do you know what I mean? We'd be walking around like Dennis Seaver most of the time, without even realizing it. When we're having a panic attack, we'd be up like that. So just relax your shoulders, and then just roll your neck out. Just allow your shoulders to relax. And you can close your eyes as well, because I find this definitely helps. Or if it makes you feel a little bit trapped when your eyes are closed, that's okay. You can keep them open. And just close your eyes. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow your tongue to just come down from the roof of your mouth completely. Relax your eyebrows. And just take a big 4-second breath in, nice and slow. And 5 out. And in again. And 5 out. And doing this, you can just continue to do them while I'm talking. Aim for 5. And the thing about this is, while you're doing this, when your subconscious is panicking, this actually does the opposite. This targets your subconscious to not panic, to slow down. So even after 5, and allow yourself to melt into the chair, almost. Just melting into the chair that you're sitting on, or the bed. Just allow yourself to just fade just into the panic. Allow the panic to fade into you. And don't, one of the best pieces of advice I was given, and I can give about panic, is don't think of, while you're doing these exercises, of when is it going to stop, because that's still fighting it. That's still distracting yourself. So, we're at 8 minutes. That went quick. It's not a duck. That went quick. Allow yourself to just, I keep saying allow yourself, because you have to allow yourself. You don't tell yourself, you allow yourself to just feel the panic. Question it if you want, but at the end of the day, just feel it and don't fight it. And I know it's very, very, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, it's way, way easier said than done, of course. But just feel the panic. Feel the tightness in your chest. Feel all those things. Tell yourself your symptoms out loud. Tell yourself, my heart is racing. Tell yourself, my hands feel numb. And if this makes you panic more at first, that's because your body still wants you to fight it. Your body is telling every cell and every orifice of your body to fight this, because it thinks you're in immediate danger, and you're not. That's one thing. I can't emphasize it enough. Panic cannot harm you. It's made to keep you safe. And just keep concentrating on being as completely relaxed physically as you can, because you can confuse panic. You can hack into panic. Because when you're panicking and you're just gone completely limp and your muscles are completely relaxed. And you're taking those big, long, slow breaths like that. And just allowing yourself to panic. Just telling yourself, okay, panic. Panic itself. Say if he was a person, he gets confused. He thinks, why aren't they panicking? You know what I mean? Why aren't they freaking out? And he goes away very quickly after that. And if this doesn't work immediately, that's okay. It does take a little bit of practice. I found on my first panic attack that I tried this method, it very much so worked. And it worked quickly too. It made the panic attack go away fast, which is fantastic, obviously. That's what you want at the end of the day. You want it to be gone. But hopefully you're feeling a little bit more of a kind of relief and a little bit more relaxed now. And if so, I think if you were having a panic attack and you want to find it, you want to know more about it, then keep listening, because I'm going to go on and talk for another probably 5 minutes about stages of panic and the different symptoms, physical symptoms that panic can cause. But if you've now calmed down a lot or a little bit and you don't wish to know about this, you don't wish to think about it, then you can turn it off now. Leave a comment about how it made you feel. I don't care if you liked the video or disliked the video. I mean, I care if you like it as a person. I don't care if you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It doesn't matter at all to me. I just want to be able to help. Even if I help 2 people with each time I do one of these, I'll be really, really happy. So you can either turn it off or you can rewind it to where I started the breathing exercise and to where I started the mindfulness exercise of concentrating on your body. And again, any advice, anything like that, just comment. And I read everything. I'm saying that as if there's lots of comments. There's never more than 5, but I do read all my comments, and I am happy to help anyone. And if you do want to just stick around, I'm going to start talking now about anyway. So the different symptoms of panic, they can wide variety of panic symptoms, both physical, mental, spiritual in a way. And I mean, the ones I've had them all, you know what I mean? I really have. The worst ones I kind of had were anything to do with palpitations. Your heart can skip a beat. Well, it can feel like it skipped a beat. Often with the tightness around your chest, it can often feel like your heart stopped, or your heart can actually skip a beat, which turns out isn't actually harmful to your heart. I thought it was, because it's terrifying, but it isn't actually harmful. It's called an atopic beat. I think it's called an atopic heartbeat. I'm not sure if that's the medical name, but I'm not getting scientific on this episode. I don't care. I'm just going to speak in layman's terms. I hate that phrase, layman's terms. But anyway, so the heart speeding up, tightness around your chest, sweating, or being very cold. Shaking is a big one. Numbness, tingling around your mouth, around your fingers. Actual complete numbness. I couldn't feel my hand one time when I was having a panic attack. I was in hospital. This happened to me twice. 2 of my worst panic attacks. I was pinching my skin as hard as I could, and I couldn't feel my hand because I thought I was having a stroke, because I couldn't feel my fucking hand. And I went, they told me to wait inside, and I was doing breathing exercises, and I was thinking, there's no way this is going to work. I was just doing breathing exercises to stay awake, because I thought I was going to pass out. And then out of the blue, on my third inhale, in and out. Next thing I done that, full feeling back. Immediately. No dizziness, slight headache. And I was like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And that's the thing about them. Every cell of your body is led to believe that you're going to die while these are happening. Here is so bad. So bad. I don't care. We're locked down. Look, like it's just ugly, isn't it? Anyway, it's not that bad. We're all beautiful. You are beautiful. But yeah, I don't care. But it's late at night, and I'm talking about panic attack, homie. So I don't care. You are beautiful. But Yeah, every cell of your body is led to believe you're going to die. But I'll go through the physical symptoms and I'll go through the mental ones, and then kind of physical / mental ones, because they all do tie in. So the heart, 99% of people who experience panic attacks experience the heart stuff, the slamming heart against your chest, kind of crazy heartbeat. Dizziness is huge, especially with the onset of a panic attack. Like everything can just like spiral for a second, like a brain zap type of thing, and then that can be followed then by palpitations and then a kind of slight wooziness, and that's dizziness. Shaking, I've touched on shaking, sweating, nausea, big one, feeling like you're gonna puke. Now I don't really get that. I've gotten it a couple of times. I don't really get that too much. What I get is I get the other end. I feel like I'm gonna shit myself. I think that's where the term comes from, shitting yourself, because like when you're shitting yourself, it's meant to mean that you're really scared, and when you are really scared, like when you're having a panic attack, you do feel like you're gonna shit yourself. So I think maybe that's, I don't know, maybe it's someone, I'll do a podcast on that, but the term shitting yourself comes from the Greek shitese. I don't know. I really just I am just Shite Talking. I'm like, hey, I was very stupid. Anyway, so that's the physical symptoms that I can think of. There's a lot more. There is a lot more. Numbness, tingling, I've touched on all them. You can feel anything during it. That's the thing. You can faint. A lot of people faint during panic attacks. A lot of people. The mental symptoms. Depersonalization. Big one with me. I depersonalize almost immediately when I'm having a panic attack. Feel as though you're watching yourself from the outside, or feel as though you're being kind of just lifted from your body or reality in a way. That can be terrifying, especially when you snap back into reality. Snap back to reality, ups to goes gravity. I couldn't not say it. It was in my head. Especially when you snap back to reality. I just can't stop thinking of Eminem. He's so funny, and he just looks like he's just made of candle wax. But anyway, especially when you come back into reality, that feeling of, oh my God, what just happened, can be terrifying, and then that can make the panic worse, or that does make the panic worse, and then that makes the symptoms worse, which makes the feeling worse, which makes the panic worse, which blah blah blah, never ending cycle. That's what CBT is all about. I'll touch on CBT again in another episode, but this one is kind of primarily just a short kind of welcome back type of thing. What's the crack and welcome back? I'm going to start saying that. But yeah, the mental ones: depersonalization, immense fear, certainty of death. There's just, the mental list goes on and on and on, and just the psychological impact it can have on you. You can thing is, right, panic is made to get you out of a dangerous situation. Just checking if I'm still recording. To get you out of a dangerous situation. If you run out in front of a bus, right, well, not on purpose, but if you run out across a road and a bus comes and then you jump out of the way, that feeling that got you out of the way is panic. It's that fight or flight. It's getting you out of the way of the bus that's coming. And you're going to have that thumping heart afterwards. You're going to feel dizzy. You're going to feel nauseous. You're going to feel like shitting yourself. You're going to feel depersonalized. You're going to have all the above. But once the bus is gone, you'll calm yourself down. You'll be shaking and stuff like that, okay? Now, you'll be quite messed up after that for a little while because you had a near-death experience. You might be able to cross the road again for a little while. You might be able to cross the road again full stop. You might have a fear of traffic then. But supposing you were to get hit by the bus, right? And everyone saw the physical damage that it done to you. People would probably understand how traumatic knowing you're gonna die, like as you're, that feeling when that bus approaches you, that feeling you get just before it hits you. That's what a panic attack is, but that lasts indefinitely until your body runs out of adrenaline. That's another one as well. Your body has to stop making adrenaline at some point. Adrenaline isn't like a unlimited resource that it can just keep reproducing over and over again. It has to run out of adrenaline eventually. That's why you're very tired after a panic attack. But back to the point I was making, if that happened, people would understand that, oh my God, they've just been through this horrific accident. They see all these physical, we're physical people, we're not mental or spiritual people. So I said that right. We're not mental or spiritual people at all. We're physical people. We like physical things. We like cars. Do you know what I mean? We like clothes. We like watches. We like shoes. We like TVs. We don't think of the inside of things. We're hardware. We're hardware made. We're not software. And that's what's the issue with everything that's going on today, everything that's going on everywhere, is that we're a hardware issue. we're a hardware society and we don't ever think about our software issues. And that's why when you suffer from a panic attack and you felt as though you were going to die, and then just to be told by a doctor, oh, it's okay, just anxiety, here's a pill, that can leave, that does leave a horrible impact on you. Mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. That leaves an impact on you. Of what I suffered with was I constantly felt hungover. I felt like I had a terrible hangover, and I got terrible depersonalization for about 4 months ongoing. Now, this might not happen to you. If it doesn't happen to you, fantastic. But because I didn't know how to deal with a panic attack the first time I got it, I didn't know what it was. I was sure everyone was lying to me, saying I was safe and saying that I was okay. But that's the thing. It has its effects after the panic attack has ended. And well, we've reached 20 minutes, I think, but that doesn't matter. I'm enjoying this chat with myself. It is that at the end of the day, we're led to believe that everything is physical, is my point. And when you experience a panic attack, everything is just going on inside your head. Everything else is still fine. I remember having a panic attack before and just seeing people getting along with their day as I was on my way up to the hospital, going to work, getting in and out of cars, just getting along with their day. But there was a war going on in my body. And that's why I think more information about panic attacks need to be brought to the surface, because anyone can get them at any time. And knowing what they are, knowing how to beat them is more than half the battle. It's 90% of the battle, I truly believe. The further 10% is your environment and people around you, things around you. Yeah. But that's kind of it. But anyway, I'll leave you on a positive note. If you did stick around for the whole episode, thanks very much. I appreciate that. I'll leave you with one more. What's the crack and welcome back. I'm going to go to bed now because it's stupid o'clock. I'll see you Wednesday for Stoner Stories Part 1. Weirdos in Amsterdam edition. I think you'll enjoy that anyway. But yeah, if you were having a panic attack, I hope we could help. Please let me know if I could. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in the future. And yeah, keep it real. And yeah, eat your vegetables, drink water, the whole lot. Stay healthy. Don't get coronavirus. I wouldn't suppose it's fun.